Hey guys, it's Frozen here. I'm just bringing you an experimental Starcraft 2 commentary because I've been playing this game quite a lot compared to Modern Warfare 2, which I have vowed to never play again. As you can see, I'm playing as a Terran here. I'm called Frozen, and I'm against the enemy who's also Terran. He's called The One. I think that's a takeoff on the famous Starcraft player, the Little One, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, he goes for an early refinery, as you can see there, meaning that he, I don't know why he goes for such an early refinery, but that means he can't build probes as much as I can, so he's probably going to fall behind in the economy. But he will start getting gas soon, which means that he's probably going for Marauders or something like that. Some kind of early unit that uses gas. As you can see, he's queued up a couple more SUVs, and I'm just building a load of SUVs as well, getting my first supply depot there so as to not be supply blocked. As you can see, I'm already ahead in supply of this guy, so I have more units than he does, and very soon I'll be going for a couple of Marauders, because Marauders are good. I'll also go for a couple of Reapers and go harass his mineral line. I tried to go scout here, but as you can see, I can't get anywhere because the map's blocked off without Reapers by these stone things here. So unfortunately, I can't scout him out until I get my orbital command and get my scans down on his base, or get my Reapers. Oh my god, voice crack. I apologize massively. Yeah, I get my refinery just about now, and I also get my second refinery in a second, I think, because I have enough minerals to do so. It's always a good idea to spend all your minerals, like, whenever you get any, because whether you're building more buildings for production, such as barracks or factories, then if you have more of those buildings, then that just means you can get out more and more units faster than the enemy can, unless they've done the same thing. But as you can see, we both get I've already got my barracks by the time that he gets his barracks, purely because he pretty much got this refinery early, and I've had my SCVs and caught up with him. As you can see, I now have 2 refineries, 1 supply depot, and a barracks, and he has 1 refinery, 1 supply depot, and a barracks. And I'm also further ahead of him in supply, I believe. Yeah. At the moment I supply block myself, I'm not sure why. Is it normal to have like loads of voice cracks in the morning? Because I pretty much just woke up, and my voice is cracking all over the place. Anyway, yep, I'm just working up to my barracks here. I'm going to build a second barracks, and then after I got my second barracks, I'm going to start getting my tech lab, which means I can get out these, the Reapers. And actually, yeah, I get my second barracks now, and just after I get my tech lab, and I'm going to start producing Reapers from here, just as I'm able to start producing Reapers from here, pretty much. I'm trying to break these rocks down so I can get my Marauders out after I've got my Reapers and have no obstructions when trying to get into the enemy base. It's quite a good idea. Even if you only have 2 Marines, it's still a good idea to start attacking those rocks. I'm not really that great at this game. I don't know why I'm doing this commentary, but I enjoy this game, so I thought I might as well do it, you know. If you want any other games to be commentated over, then just tell me in the comments, because why not? I'm not sure why I haven't got my orbital command yet, but I will in a second. I think I leave after I get about 4 Reapers, 3 Reapers, 2 Reapers actually. But as you can see, I start breaking down these rocks here. At this point, I think I know that I'm ahead of the enemy, but I'm not really sure. So it's a good idea to break down these rocks if you're ahead of the enemy. Otherwise, if you do a scan on their base and they've got quite a large army, it's a good idea to keep these rocks up to give you additional time to build up your forces. But now, as you can see, I'm going to scout the enemy. I'm not sure how to make the camera follow these units, but oh well. I passed by the Zelnaga tower to see if the enemy's doing anything similar, but they're not, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the enemy base is, so I'm going to go over here at the beginning, so yep. And I'm going to get my 2 other Reapers, and then I'm going to set those ones over here. But as you can see, I press Control and 1 or Control and 2, depending on whatever, Control and any number. That puts them into a hotkey kind of group, and when you press 1 it selects those units, or 2 if you selects those units. Yeah. I haven't quite found the enemy base yet, but I will in a second as these Reapers go. I'm gonna just speed this up. Here we go. I see these Marines at the corner of my eye, so I skirt around and start doing some damage to the gas. It's a good idea to do damage to the gas because it takes additional actions per minute to go and take over the base. I got a ridiculous amount of actions per minute. I've just noticed that's like some kind of Korean pro compared to this guy, but yeah. Thanks to all the micro, it takes quite a lot. For some reason, he pulls all the SCVs off his line. I don't think that's really a very good idea, and he just leaves his Marines stuck there, so I'm just gonna come around the back again and punish him in a minute. Yeah, where's my other Reapers gone? Did they get destroyed? Oh, yeah, I think they got destroyed. Yeah, as you can see, I got more Marines here. I'm getting a factory and a starport, and also I think I'm going to get an additional barracks as well in a couple of minutes. I got far more production buildings than this guy, but I notice he gets a Ghost Academy, and he's getting nukes and Mobius reactors and cloaking, so I know he's going for ghosts, and he's going to try and nuke me, so after that I think I get a missile turret right about here, just because missile turrets are able to detect, and this is the only way the ghost can get into my base. I don't know why I went like that, because that's not a very good idea on this map, so I think he does cool down a nuke once, but I kill his ghost before the nuke actually can come down, so yeah, if you know what you're doing, it's really important to scout the enemy base, because otherwise if I had no idea about that, I wouldn't have had detection, and I would have got nuked and probably lost the game. So, yeah, as you can see, this guy's going for mass Marines. I'm not really sure why, but he's also getting a bunker so he can protect his supply line there. I got my tasty barracks. This isn't even man barracks, but can I click that? No. This is a replay I'm recording if you haven't noticed quite yet. But yeah, he's got a additional supply thing which he's called down from his orbital command on top of that. So, yeah, I get my expansion around this point, just so I can get some more minerals going, because I'm pretty low on minerals right now, and I need to get out some kind of medvacs, which are quite expensive. I also need to get out marauders, which are like 100 minerals each. Takes quite a long time. It's important to keep queuing up units even when you're fighting on the front lines up here or something. Yeah, at this point he starts spreading his Marines out, which is quite annoying, but I could go around here instead. Go around the back after I get a couple of scans down for my orbital command. See that? I scan, I see these, and I go around the side and start attacking his mineral line. And then for some reason they bunch up. I have no idea why. But yeah, as you can see, my average per minute is like in the line of Korean pros. Yeah. Go for his gas, by the way. I've already said that, but it is very important to go for his gas rather than anything else, because it takes additional like clicks per minute to put more workers on the gas, and distracts them from doing anything else in the process. So as you can see, I've got quite a large army of marauders here, which distracting him with these tactics of Reapers in his base really like got me. I've also got far more production buildings in him. In terms of supply, I've got 51 and he's got the same. No, I got 69 and he's got 51, so I have a much larger army here, but I'm pushing out for map control, because if I have map control I can prevent him getting this expansion, as I can see if he's doing anything with these Reapers, which I produced earlier and spent back here. I think they like survive the entire game, so... Oh my god, I can't even speak properly today. Yeah, I think I start getting siege tanks in a couple of minutes to start taking up my units, and also I start building a secondary command center here, so I can fly over to the natural expansion high yield, the rich mineral field here, so I can get double the income. I don't know actually how much income you get compared to normal one or whatever. I have as you can see at this moment, I have a lot more invested in pretty much everything. A lot more minerals invested in everything. I have a much larger average income, more harvesters, because I've killed all of his, and I also have the natural expansion, which he doesn't have. Also, I have far more units, but he's lost a lot more units than I have. I've lost a couple of Reapers, and he's lost about 12 SCVs, which is pretty devastating. Yeah, I'll put this back on actions per minute. and I see these siege tanks, but they don't go into siege mode because he hasn't got siege tech, and I don't think he like ever researches anything in this game, which is kind of weird. He hasn't researched Stimpak, he hasn't researched anything. He's probably quite a noob, I'm not really sure. But I push in at this point, and look at this, I missed micro completely. I could have destroyed that entire army, but no, I have to go around this. I like click up here accidentally or something, but yeah, I really could have done well. But I see this ghost at this point, so I don't quite get it. And this guy goes into my base in a couple of seconds and tries to nuke me. I'm just gonna get a drink. Freshly squeezed orange juice. So tasty. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting my siege tanks at this point. I also got the missile turret when I saw that ghost. I also recovered one unit with my medvac, which is kind of cool. Medvacs are really useful when you're attacking the enemy because they keep all your little ground units, the biological ones, safe from any damage you get. Anyway, I'm getting double gas here, just so I can get more of that, since I'm running out of that now. And we're going to start saturating this and that, and I'm going to get more stuff. My average actions per minute goes down a lot here, because there's not really that much to do other than just build the units. I really should be pushing out, like, at the moment, because he has basically nothing. Well, he has just a load of Marines, and Marines will get shredded by my Marauders, so I'm not really sure what I'm worried about. But I do start pushing out here, yeah. And he brings out 2 ghosts. They managed to get past my army, but since I am building more units, they're going to come out here. I think my siege tank takes out the ghosts when my missile turret sees them. I'm not really sure. But yeah, as you can see, they got a nuke, so I'm in a bit of trouble here. But thank God I have this missile turret, because if I didn't, I would have been killed. They got owned. Yep. Pulls down a nuclear strike on my supply depots. I guess I would have kind of crippled my army since I'm already almost supply blocked. I'm not sure if I'm building another supply depot. No, I think I do get supply blocks in a second here. Supply block basically means you can't build any more units. But at this point, I push into the enemy's base with, even though I haven't got that much. He's just pretty much wasted his entire army on doing nothing. I don't know where his Marines have even gone. Maybe there's some guys sitting back here with reinforcements who haven't quite sent in yet. But for some reason he pushes all of his SCVs off the line, and they're just going to get decimated. Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing. I actually have no idea. But he takes the Marines out of the barracks as a last resort, but obviously he can't do anything. And by the way, I hate when people get to this point and they still don't leave the game. They still don't do GG. They still don't do anything. They just sit there and think that they're still possible they might win. But for some reason this guy refuses to build supply depots and he just brings down the supply drop on all of them. It's kind of stupid because that means that you can just destroy one of them and get like twice the supply off this thing. Yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching this. If you want some more Starcraft 2, tell me in the comments. If you want to see some kind of other game, any game, anything which isn't Modern Warfare 2, even Call of Duty 4 or something like that. If you want to see some pro mod commentary, pro mod gameplay. Yes, this guy is running around with his last ghost, his last ever unit trying to kill me. But as soon as I get this, I think I win. No, he left the game. Anyway, thanks for watching this. If you want any more StarCraft 2 gameplay, anything like that, any game, tell me in the comments, and I will do my best to bring out some gameplay of that game and some commentary possibly. Bye.